Hello everyone, welcome to the English Academy. Hope you all are doing well. In today's video, we are going to learn about present continuous tense. So let's start with the definition. Present continuous tense is also called the present progressive tense. It is used to describe actions that are happening right now or are temporary but happening in the present. If I summarize this whole definition, so it simply means that present continuous tenses are the ones that are also called progressive tenses, and they are the ones that tells us about those actions that are continue and happening right now. They are ongoing actions. They do not have a time limit, but they are temporary and happening in present. Let us see some examples. Number one, he is learning to play the guitar. I am eating lunch. They are painting the wall. These are few examples of present continuous tense, but after having these examples, a question arises that how can we construct ourselves sentences using present continuous tense? So for that purpose, we need to see the structures which will help you to construct the sentences using present continuous tense. As you all know that we have got three basic forms of the sentences: affirmative, negative and interrogative, which I have forgotten to write over here, but this one is a question, right? So starting with the first one, that is for affirmative sentences. First of all, we need to have a subject, then the helping verbs, which are is am, are, ing form of verb, which is actually present participle form of the verb, and in the last object. Examples: A. Sarah is cooking the food. B. They are breaking the table. In first example, Sarah is subject, is his helping verb, cooking main verb, the food is object. In second example, they is subject, are helping verb, breaking main verb, the table object. Moving forward towards next type, which is negative sentences. First, we need to have subject. Helping verbs will remain the same. All you need to do is to add not after helping verb, then ing form of verb in the last object, and a full stop. Sarah is not cooking the food. They are not breaking the table. The third one is interrogative sentences, in which we shift the helping verb first, then subject, then main form of verb, which is present participle in the last object, and do not forget to put the question mark. Is Sarah cooking the food? Are they breaking the table? Right here, I want to give you a tip. In order to construct your sentences correctly, these three structures, whatever structures are given to you in this video or in the video posted earlier, like of simple present, simple past, and simple future, these structures will help you a lot in order to construct the sentences by your own. What you need to do is to follow step by step uh, structure given to you, and it will be very easy for you to construct the sentences at your own. And one more thing which I need to point out: most of the people do not put question mark in interrogative sentences, which is totally incorrect, or it will lead you to deduct your marks. So please put the question mark if it is a question or interrogative sentence. Please put the full stop if your sentence is completed. Simply means that you need to take care of the punctuation as well. So many people or students get confused that where they need to use is am and are. So right here you will be getting the tips, or you will come to know that where you need to use is am and are. With first person singular I, we use am. We always use am with I. Like, I am doing my work, I am going to the market, I am completing the task, I am drawing a map, right? With first person plural we, you need to use are. Like, we are running, we are jumping on the bed, we are cutting the meat, we are baking the cake. With second person singular and plural you, we use are. You are looking ill. you are doing some work, you are going to the conference. With third person singular, he, she, it, we use is. He is checking the copies, she is ironing the clothes. With third person plural they, we use are. They are doing their work, they are mopping the floor. Acha. Okay students, with singular noun we use is. That's mean Ali is doing his work, Ali is watering the plants, ya Raza is cleaning the table. With plural nouns we use are. If there comes two proper nouns, two plural nouns, you need to use are. Raza and John are going to attend the meeting. Sarah and Ali are completing their work, right? I hope that the whole scenario of using helping verb is MR is clear to everyone. Now let's have a recap of the affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. In affirmative sentences, you need to use subject first, then helping verb, then ing form of verb, object. He is working. Right here, there is no object. They have stopped the sentence on main verb. You can add object as well. Negative subject, helping verb plus not plus ing form of verb. He is not working. And if we add object in the sentence, so it will be he is not working on his copy. The third one is interrogative, in which you need to shift the helping verb first, then subject, then ing form of verb. Is he working on his copy? So, students, that's all from today's lecture. I hope present continuous tenses are clear to everyone, along with the definition, structures, and examples. If you have any query and question regarding this tense, you can ask me in comment section. And if you want to get information about more tenses, you need to see my more videos. And if you want to know about simple present tenses, so you need to see the video, watch the videos which I have posted earlier.